Hey everybody, welcome to Nightcap with Corey. And tonight we're actually going to sit down and I'm enjoying a Scotch. You can go get your beverage of choice. And we're going to go through the Philippians chapter 1. So you can pause the video, go grab your Bible, go grab your beverage, and hit play again. So what we're going to talk about is actually the first passage that really spoke to me and I ever memorized, which was Philippians 1. And the specific passage that I memorized was verses 20 and 21. And the reason why I memorized it is because as shortly after I kind of gave my life to the Lord, I guess like whatever was in my head was that uh, like that it's like, oh, I was Christian, so I'm Christian now, so therefore I need to go get a bumper sticker. And so I went into the only Christian bookshop that we had in our small town and purchased a bumper sticker. And on the bumper sticker, I think it was "Pursue His Purpose" was the phrase, and it was a guy running, and I was in track at the time, and I was like, I like this one, and it had Philippians 1:20 or 1:20 and 21 on it. And so I was like, I might as well know what this means. And so I read it, and actually it spoke to me so dearly to me that it just kind of resonated so well, because that's what I want to do for the rest of my life, and just to run after Him, to pursue the Lord. And it's been that way for the last 11 years, almost 12 at this point, and which is a really beautiful thing. So let's jump in. I'm going to start reading at verse 19. Yes, and I shall rejoice, for I know that through your prayers and the help of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, this will turn out for my deliverance, as it is my eager expectation and hope that I shall not be at all ashamed, but that with full courage, now as always, Christ will be honored in my body, whether by life or by death. For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. If it is to be life in the flesh, that means fruitful labor for me. Yet, which I shall choose, I cannot tell. I'm hard pressed between the two, my desire to depart and be with Christ, for that is far better. But to remain in the flesh is more necessary on your account. I'm going to stop there. Let's drink to the word. What stuck out to me the first time was verse 21, basically, is that for to me, to live is Christ and to die is gain. Is the idea that everything that I do for my life, no matter what it is unto Jesus and for Jesus. I feel emotional even thinking about it even now, of that. I really feel like I've actually gotten there in some capacity. Granted, I don't do it perfectly, right? I'm imperfect, and that's not what I mean. But I'm just like that. Everything, it's been 12 years, and everything that I try to do in my life is unto the Lord. It's just really, it's like I can feel that, the 21-year-old Corey. I can like I'm proud. I'm like 21-year-old Corey is proud of me for how well I've ran the race so far, and I have plenty of years to go. But that's the gist of it, is that I've been doing well. And the next thing that kind of stuck out to me was where it says, "And Christ will be honored in my body, whether by life or by death." When I memorized it, it was "Christ will be magnified." Well, that was the translation I memorized. So I don't know what translation that was, but it was "Christ will be magnified in my body, whether by life or by death." And that, because I was on the track team and I was running track, and I was really just kind of doing my best to run for Christ. And that means anytime I had, it's like anytime I started getting uncomfortable and pain, and especially when we do these long practices where I was a sprinter, so we would, you would have like 1,800 meters to 2,000 meters worth of sprints, and we have to hit it at 85%, and it's just those were long days. But being able to glorify the Lord through that, and knowing that I get to unite the sufferings that I had with his that's on the cross was something that just I really loved and appreciated. Um, but it's like it magnifying the Lord by my own life is is something that I still think about, and it actually brought me to a point of like I continued. I remember this phrase that I used to say a lot, especially in those early years of following the Lord, was, "Lord, may every footstep that I have a wake of your glory to follow, or have a wake of glory follow every footstep that I have." And that no matter what I do, is that whatever step I took, is that I would be that the Lord could use it in some capacity. And it's been yeah, and I remember that literally just a couple of weeks ago. That's why, or like literally like last week, and that's why I want to read this specific passage. It's because I actually need a reminder of this in the moment. Um, I'm doing this a lot for myself, and not necessarily for you, but just for me to actually um, to remember why I started all of this, and and that I'm actually doing a lot better than than maybe the circumstances have led me to believe. And that's, my friends, is Nightcap with Corey, and hope you got something out of it. Share in the comments below what's something that stuck out to you, and I would love to respond with you. God bless.